Morning. I got up for a wee and I said, don't look at your phone, don't look at your phone. I looked at my phone and I saw that Kevin Thelwell had given an interview, so that's me wide awake. I was going to try and sleep till 4, half 4, but never mind. I've watched it a few times now to try and get in my head what he said. Number one, he spoke well and he was nervous. You could see he was nervous. Rangers TV asked the right questions. I felt they didn't shy away, especially from Raskin, as I'll get to. I know he's getting a lot of abuse on the Rangers official accounts on Twitter and Facebook, and it's just a bit. Anyway, that's the way it is in social media. He's extremely aware of a bad start, and I want to point out this wasn't a vote of confidence for Martin. It wasn't that type of chat. It was the right thing to do. He's a sporting director. The transfer window's closed. He needs to talk. All right. He knows it's a bad start, and he's a bad start, and I get the feeling. Although I've just said the interview wasn't the vote of no confidence, I think the way I read it, Russell Martin has had not his collar felt, but there's been a conversation, you must do better. That's just me taking a guess. I think I can see me in the glasses, that's not a good thing. I need it because I've taken notes. He's had his not backside felt, but they've been told, listen, we need to do better, we need to win. You know, I think that's been alluded to on various other pages. I knew that Thelwell and his team would be working hard since they've come in, and he said that they've not stopped. And it's we're respected to do that, you know, because there's one thing that kind of sort of bugs me when the manager speaks, or any manager speaks. The lads are working hard. Well, they're at work. They're supposed to be working hard. But me and you work hard. You watching this is working harder now. I know some of the guys that I'm working with right now, they kind of watch the page now and again. They work hard, you know what I mean? They're out there in the freezing cold doing the job they do, and it's not easy, you know. We're supposed to work hard in life. Life's not easy like that, you know. We no need to win now, but they're asking for. He said patience isn't something he's asking for, but he's just asking for us. I guess he was asking for us to be patient, but not in. He says just give us a little bit of space, and I'm prepared for that, and just give them a bit, but you can give them a little space, but they can win games without giving them space. You know what I mean? Aye. Talked about the left back, and they actually put me at rest with that, man. There's about 5 players in the team can move into the left back position. Okay, some of them might not be the natural position. That's fine. The young kid, he says, played well. I thought he has as well, but Big Cornelius can play there if need be. So I think we've got the left back position. I think we're all right there at the moment. You know, I know it would be good to get another natural born left back in, but we're not. But and then I know this has been a hot topic, which is why we only shop in the English market, even though we're not. But he says, look, I'm just in the door. It's a market, I know. I accept that. That actually makes sense, and it is the right thing. You know, but keep in mind we've got Big Cornelius from Marseille. My guess is that you get a phone call from an agent saying, listen, we've got a man here at Marseille that wants away, you know, can you do anything, would you like him? I think that's probably what happened. I'm going to assume we've got scouts in Europe. Of course we've got them, you know, and these guys will all know each other. There'll be WhatsApp groups and all that, you know, it's no different from any other work. But he did say, going forward, we will expand our horizons into Europe, and maybe that will global. So I'm going to assume that may mean we will be hiring scouts or agents, or you know what I mean, people around the world to look for us at a higher level. You know, like I've just said there, we probably get a phone call about Cornelius from an agent, but it'll be a more a Rangers orientated structure, as in people employed by Rangers, you know, a couple of times a month they go and watch the X, Y and Z games, you know, not just on telly and all that, you know, actually go and physically watch them, you know. So he talked about Raskin and Egeman. It's a trading model, simple as that. He gets sold. Him and Russell Martin are going to sit down with Raskin when he comes back, and you know. So we kind of knew that anyway, and hopefully the wee man kicks on from here. He's a special case that maybe needs to be treated a bit different from others. When you've got a certain skill set that's allowed, it's happened in every club, you know. The main one being, the one that comes to mind is when Eric Cantona bantered that fan and Alex Ferguson kept him, you know. I'm not saying that's the same kind of level, but you know what I mean. So, like, sitting here now, he said what you expect him to say, but I'm happy enough with it. You know, I know he's going to get slaughtered for it. I know I'll get slaughtered for saying that, but I'm a glass half full with the Rangers, and because we've got to be, we've got another option. Russell Martin's here for the meantime, you know. But the proof will be in the pudding. Go and start to win and win well, and beating Hearts at Ibrox is a great start for that because they're top of the league. They'll be confident. I think Derek McInnes will come here and lock the back door. You know, so that'll be, I think, Hearts are coming to attack us at Ibrox. I think, you know, anyway, we'll cover that at the time. So there we go. I've gone on a bit longer than I thought I would. Aye, I'm prepared for the penalties we'll get. Oh, and the one thing he said about the Celtic game, and I agree with him, we did improve. Nowhere near the level we want to be. I should have said that when I posted that time because I get dogs abuse for it. I know it's nowhere near the level. I know there was no shots on target, but it was the best performance we've seen. All right, and I know Celtic are minced, but we kick on from it. It's a good foundation to start the next game against Hearts from. Do that, but do it 10 times better. We know you've got it in you, you know. And see, I think the international breaks came at the right time. I know we all hate it and all that, but I think it's right. Okay, chill. Let's. Some of the players may get a day or two off, you know, go down to see families and stuff like that, you know. Aye. And the coaching staff as well, they need a breather as well. This will be their first breather since they've got here probably, and they need that, you know, everyone needs a break. So there we go. Anyway, I'm heading downstairs for a coffee. Cheers.